Hello, it is Hobbs here today, and we are going to be doing our top 20 for 20 horror sequels created by the Joe the Horror Man and Jason Horrific Nightmares JM. This is a fun thing that we all do here to kind of learn about our collection favorites here, and today we're doing top sequels, our top 20 ranking. I completely forgot about this, and I jumped out of bed quickly and decided to go do it, so let's get right into it. Coming in at number 20, we have Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. I really enjoy these. I'm a sucker for the gore and the craziness that is the Wrong Turn series. I am really into these. Hate if you may. It's all good. Coming in at number 19, we have Puppet Master number 2. I thought it was a perfect follow-up to number 1. Number 1 scared the piss out of me when I was a kid. I was only about 7 years old. I thought they were real. Coming in at number 18, we have the sequel to Poltergeist, Poltergeist 2. I just thought it was a really creepy atmosphere. It was a good follow-up to the first film, Poltergeist 2. Coming in at number 17. Probably won't see this on a lot of people's lists, but I just enjoy the elements of it. I'm trying to do things that I have copies of as well, to be fair. Not that it's not fair if you don't have copies, but I just want to do it because, I don't know, that's just how I do it, I guess. Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings with Soleil Moonfry, I believe, is in that one as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, she is. The one with Punky Brewster. Coming in at number 16, we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. You know, I would have had the third one up here if I had a copy of it. I used to have a copy of it, but I'm holding out for that Blu-ray. So I'm going to go with Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It does get a lot of hate, though. It's not a perfect film, but it's fun. I had a blast with it. Coming in at, where are we at? Number 14, 1031 Part 2, the follow-up to the original 1031. I am almost guaranteeing you that this will not be on anybody's list, but because you know that I'm a Halloween freak, it's going to make the list. So that is number 14, 1031 Part 2. Highly recommend it, folks. If you like anthologies like Trick or Treat, look at that. Go check out 1031 Part 2. Coming in at number 13, Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood, the follow-up to Demon Knight. The Ritual was the third one, but I really enjoyed this one. I had a blast with it. I loved when they go down into the brothel by way of a coffin. I thought that was a blast. Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood. Leprechaun Returns. I cannot disagree with the boys. Leprechaun Returns is fantastic. Although I have not seen Origins, Leprechaun Returns is one of the more well-put movies and well-done films I've seen in the last 5 years. That was number 12. Coming in at number 11, we have, most people would say, Phantasm 2. I'm going to disagree and go with Phantasm 3. I really liked Phantasm 3. I thought the characters were great in it, and it gets a lot of hate as well, but I thoroughly enjoyed the third film. Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead. So, we have cracked now. We're into number, I believe it's number 11. We have Return of the Living Dead 3. So much more of a better film than Return of the Living Dead number 2. You know what happens with number 2. You get the same characters and stuff. But how can you go wrong with Return of the Living Dead 3? Just well made, well shot. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and yes, she's fun to look at. So that is number 11, Return of the Living Dead, number 3. So, we've cracked the top 10. Let's get it moving. Friday the 13th, Part 2. You guys know all about that film. Friday the 13th, Part 2. Just trying to keep it moving, folks. Part 2. Coming in at number 9, we have The Strangers Pray at Night. I loved this movie. When I first got it, I didn't see a whole lot of people talking about it. Now everybody seems to be talking about it. So number 9, The Strangers Pray at Night. Coming in at number 8, I'm surprised I've not seen this on a few lists already. Prom Night 2. Hello, Mary Lou. Hello, Mary Lou. I have to do it every time I do that. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay. Next up, we have Curse of Chucky. That is my second favorite film of the Child's Play franchise. Now, it almost takes over the first film. That's how much I love The Curse of Chucky. I still haven't opened it, guys. There it is, The Curse of Chucky. How can you ever go wrong with that? Okay, coming in at number 6, we have one that I'm still surprised I've not seen on a lot of people's lists. Scream 3. Scream 3. I thought it was well made. I have to agree with Joe the Horror Man. It's the perfect killer for the scenario. So we are in our top 5, folks. Let me just tell you, this was tough. Coming in at number 5, we have The Devil's Rejects. I know, some people didn't like it as much as I liked it. I loved it. I still love it. I could watch it every single day. Number 5, The Devil's Rejects. I loved 3 from Hell as well. Coming in at number 4, ironically, Halloween 4. That is Danielle Harris's autograph, by the way, in case you guys needed to know. Would you like a close-up of it? There you go. There you go. Danielle Harris. Coming in at number 3, one of the greatest movies in the history of filmmaking, Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead comes in at number 3. One of the greatest movies ever made, in my opinion. Another one of the greatest movies ever made, in my opinion, Army of Darkness, the Screwhead edition. Guys, this movie is just, I could watch it all day. I love the Renaissance feel to it. I think they could have even have, like people said, made it a different name and went well with it, but I loved Army of Darkness. This is probably going to get me some shit, but it is my favorite. I think you guys know how much I love this movie. And has a lot of history with me and my family. Used to love to watch this movie together. And here it is. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. You know I love Jennifer Rubin. That is her autograph right there. In my dreams, I'm beautiful and bad. I love the character development in the film. I loved the kills. It was just a trip for me. I am really surprised this isn't on people's lists. But hey, maybe it will be when I look. I do like 2, though. A lot of people are putting 2 on their list. That movie's awesome. That grew on me as well. So, anyways, guys, there we have it. Literally from top to bottom. This was a blast. Go check out everybody that's doing this. Go check out The Horror Man. Go check out Horrific Nightmares JM. I'm going to get to bed, peeps. Catch up with you later. Bye. Peace.